friends, welcome to Creating with Jovi and to Stitch and Swap. This is a fun slow stitch collaboration that has been hosted by Susan Hiles Art as well as the Crafting Bookworm. So what we were to do is create and send our partners a cluster that we hand stitched. There was to be no gluing or machine sewing. We were just simply supposed to hand stitch a cluster. So I have 3 packages to open with you today, and this first one comes from Susan, one of the co-hosts. And so let me read the card first. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Very vintagey. Hi Jovi, thank you so much for swapping with me. I hope you like the cluster with the birds and flower. I enjoyed sewing it for you. It might even make a great pocket for a journal. Susan Hiles, October 2025. Oh, how awesome. A pocket for a journal. Okay, now you've piqued my curiosity. Let's have a look-see here. First, let's go ahead and appreciate this pretty lace that she sent me. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. And then it appears that we have some more. Look at this lace. Wow. I'm going to leave this upside down so I can look at the lace because I know that's going to grab my attention. So check this out, you guys. Look how pretty this is. How cute. Look at that. Can't wait to play with that. That's so cool. All right, are we ready for the big reveal, my friends? Let's move this camera lens in just a little bit here. And oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, Susan. You know, I'm new to slow stitching, and so this is just really something. It's gorgeous. Let's take a second to really have a look at it. Of course, we have our buttons, so each cluster needed to have a button or like some sort of like this on it. You know, it had to have something like that. I can't remember what it was. A button or a charm maybe is what it was. So what she's done, she has sewn several layers. Like I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this 8. I see 8 layers, and then she did some fancy stitching right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to zoom in for you, but and I don't know what these are called because of course I'm not what we would call a slow stitcher, although this is piquing my curiosity. But these stand up. They're like kind of puffy, if you will, and this is absolutely stunning. So I sent her some clusters and they were not nearly the advanced techniques that I've seen here. This is so beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Susan. It's just precious. So now let's move to the next. This cluster comes from one of my swap partners, and her channel name is The Paginator, and her name is Bobby. And I have to say, this is so cool. It looks like to me that she created this beautiful leaf. This I think is maybe felt, and she stitched it all the way around and of course down the center, and it's puffy. She stuffed it with some little foam or something, and so that is so cool. Of course, that's layered upon some brown lace and some, it looks like maybe some paper napkin here. So that's really cool. Let's open this up here. All right, oh my goodness, let's have a look here. Well, first let's take a quick look at this beautiful fabric. Look at this flower. That is gorgeous. So thank you for that, Bobby. I really appreciate that. So unique. Wow, thank you for sharing that with me. And you guys, look at this gorgeous cluster. And I have to mention that both of these clusters are quite large, and I didn't even know that that was a thing. And so now that I do know that, I'm very excited because I only did like 3 layers, I think, but this adds so much more to it. and I really, really like that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, well, 6 pieces of fabric, and then we've got this, it's like a paper napkin glued to paper, and then we have this beautiful, I don't know what it's called, I'm going to say maybe a cross stitch, I don't know, it's got the little X's, and that's so cool. And then she's got this pretty button with some embroidery thread here, which is really neat. So this is just beautiful, and I love it. So thank you so much, Bobby. Oh, let's read the card. I'm so sorry. Hi, Jovi. Thanks for the swap. I hope you enjoy my cluster. Happy crafting, Bobby. I do love your cluster and the little extra that you sent me. Absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much. All right, my friends, this is the third package, and there was a little bit of a delay, and we can see that it was because the package was torn, so they had to wrap it in one of these bags. So I'm really glad that at least they did that, because it appears that even though there's a tear, the contents feel like they are inside. And this package comes to my other swap partner, and her channel is Sunflowers and Crafts. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Wow. Well, first of all, hold on. Look at this cute card. It's so cute. Little ice cream, adorable. And then look at this, you guys. That's beautiful. Look at this gorgeous stitching on here. Look at this, guys. I didn't send nearly anything this fancy. This is stunning. And this little tiny button, it's precious. And I just love it. I love how the color palette works so well together, and the lace, just everything. It's really beautiful. So thank you so much, Janet. This is gorgeous. I'm going to lay it down actually and get a little closer this way, because I feel like maybe my hands were a little bit of a distraction, but I want you guys to see how stunning that is. So everybody, thank you so much for swapping with me for this wonderful collaboration, Stitch and Swap, hosted by Susan Hiles Art and the Crafting Bookworm. Thank you all so much. I appreciate all the beautiful clusters and the goodies you sent. Thanks for watching. See you soon.